Welcome, friends, to a story that takes flight across the vast, open skies, where the wind carries not just the calls of the wild, but the wisdom of those who have soared before us. Today's tale reveals the legacy of a fish-eagle, passed down through generations. It's a story about more than strength and speed. It's about the power of wisdom and respect. Join us as we follow the fish-eagle's legacy, a tale of heritage, where a young eagle learns that the truest gift from his ancestors is the knowledge to guide and protect the world beneath his wings. Let's begin. In the land of great rivers and towering mountains, where the sky kissed the earth, there lived an old fish-eagle named Zawani. Zawani was revered among all the creatures of the land, for he carried the legacy of his ancestors in his powerful wings and piercing eyes. One day, as the sun dipped low and the sky turned a deep orange, Zawani called upon his grandson, a young eagle named Taaji, who was eager to learn the ways of his forebears. "Taaji," Zawani began, his voice strong despite his age, "you are the last of our line, the guardian of a legacy passed down through generations. Do you know what it means to carry the weight of your ancestors?" Taaji, full of youthful vigor, puffed out his chest. "I will be the strongest, the fastest, and the most feared among all birds. I will bring honor to our name." Zawani nodded, his eyes softening with wisdom. "Strength and speed are gifts, but they are not the true measure of our legacy. The wind does not boast of its power, yet it shapes the mountains. The river does not announce its presence, yet it nourishes the land. Our legacy is one of guidance, protection, and respect for all that the sky touches." Taaji looked confused. "But grandfather, how can I protect and guide if I am not feared?" Zawani spread his wings wide, casting a shadow over the earth. "We are not feared, Taaji. We are respected. To respect the legacy is to honor the balance of nature, to use our gifts not for domination, but for the good of all. The tree that bends with the wind survives the storm, while the rigid branch breaks." Taaji watched as Zawani soared into the sky, his wings catching the wind with ease. He followed, flying beside his grandfather, feeling the wind beneath his own wings. They flew over the rivers, the forests, and the plains, seeing how everything was connected, how each part of nature relied on the other. As they landed on a high cliff overlooking the land, Zawani spoke once more. "Taaji, our legacy is not just in the strength of our wings, but in the wisdom of our hearts. The respect we give to the land is the respect we receive in return. The eagle that flies alone does not see the whole sky. It is through the eyes of others that we see our true path." Taaji, filled with newfound understanding, bowed his head. "I see now, grandfather. Our legacy is not just to rule the skies, but to protect and nurture the world beneath our wings. I will honor our heritage by being wise, just, and compassionate." Zawani smiled, proud of his grandson. "Remember, Taaji, our legacy lives on through the choices we make. You carry not just the strength of your wings, but the wisdom of your ancestors. Fly with purpose, and you will leave behind a legacy that will be remembered long after we are gone." As the golden light of dusk bathed the savannah, Taaji stood tall beside his grandfather, his heart brimming with pride and understanding. He gazed out over the vast land, realizing that the true legacy of their lineage wasn't simply in being the strongest or the swiftest. It was in knowing how to protect and honor the balance of life that stretched across the sky, rivers, and earth below. "Grandfather," Taaji said softly, "I now understand. To be feared is fleeting, but to be respected endures. Our strength comes from the wisdom we carry and the way we use it to serve others." Zawani nodded, his old eyes twinkling with satisfaction. "Yes, Taaji. Remember always that the winds of change may be swift, but it is the steady, wise heart that navigates them best. Our legacy endures not through power, but through the respect and care we show for the world beneath our wings." With that, the two eagles lifted into the sky, their wings gliding effortlessly on the evening breeze. As they soared together, side by side, Taaji felt the weight of his ancestors not as a burden, but as a guiding light, leading him toward a future where wisdom and respect would forever shape his path. And so, Taaji carried forth the fish eagle's legacy, not through dominance, but by honoring the sky, the land, and all that lived below. His flight became a symbol of balance and understanding, a testament to the wisdom of his heritage that would be passed down to future generations, carried on the wings of every fish eagle to come. Dear viewer, as we bring the fish eagle's legacy, a tale of heritage, to a close, we hope the wisdom of this story has taken root in your heart. This is not merely a tale about an eagle passing down his knowledge, but a profound reflection on the importance of legacy, respect, and balance in life. In a world where strength and power often seem to reign supreme, this story reminds us that true strength lies in wisdom, in knowing when to lead and when to follow, when to protect and when to nurture. Just as Zawani taught Taaji, we too can learn that our legacy is not in dominating others, but in guiding, supporting, and respecting the world around us. This is a timeless message that resonates deeply in our lives today. Take a moment to reflect on the wisdom shared between Zawani and Taaji. It encourages us to look at our own lives. How do we balance ambition with respect, power with responsibility? How do we carry forward the legacies of those who came before us, while also shaping our own paths? The fish eagle's tale shows us that wisdom is a lifelong journey, one that we must continuously honor and protect. Each of us is a guardian of something precious, whether it's knowledge, family, culture, or the earth itself. Thank you for joining us on this journey into African folklore. If this story has touched you, don't forget to explore the links in the description to dive even deeper into these timeless tales with our ebooks and audiobooks. Every story has a lesson, and every lesson helps us grow. As always, if you enjoyed this tale, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And remember to follow us on social media to stay connected with more inspiring stories from the rich and diverse world of African folklore. Until next time, may you soar high with wisdom, just as Taaji did, and may the legacy you leave be one of respect, wisdom, and balance. Stay inspired, and thank you for being part of our storytelling community.